What's up guys, welcome to Tech Studio. So today I have a video for you guys. Now in the past I posted a video of how to install a relay kit for your car. Well, not a relay kit, a HID relay kit, an alternate power source. Well, I digress. So this video is going to be about the underbody light kit I have installed in my car. So I'm going to do a review on that kit, and hopefully that'll help some of you decide whether you want to buy it or decide if you want to go elsewhere. So the kit I bought is an Opt7 underbody light glow kit. I bought the one that's specifically made for cars. That one has a 48-inch bar and a 36-inch bar. And this is a 36-inch bar here. I don't know if the frame can capture that. Yeah, so that's a 36-inch there. And it has this little cord here. And they come with 4 extension cables. Two of them are longer than the other. I think it's 2 10 feet and 2 5 feet. So yeah, so this is a bar here, and that's what I'm currently using for the lighting in my room right now. So the first thing we're going to talk about is mounting the kit. So for mounting the kit, you have plenty of different options to mount it. As you can see here, the back of the bar is all flat, but you also have these holes at either end of it on that little bracket there. I don't know why the camera's like glaring like that. It looks weird, but well. So the kit comes with a little black bracket, something like that. And what you'd ideally do is you'd put a zip tie. There's a hole on either end, and you'd put a zip tie in it and put a screw through it like that. So it'd mount to the bottom of your car like that, and then a zip tie would just go through both ends, and you'll zip tie the bar down, and it'll hold it down flat like that. The kit comes with a number of these. I don't know how many comes in the kit. I haven't used those in my car personally, because I find that when I first bought the kit, I used these, and I found that because it's going to be under your car, and I daily drive my car, and the car is, when it rains, it's constantly like heated up because of the sun. Sometimes the roads are hot in the summer. So yeah, so when I did my kit, I took the screws that came with the kit and I mounted them into the bar like that on the bracket like that. You can see the screws that come with it fit perfectly in there, and I just tapped the hole on the underside of my chassis, and I just mounted it up like that. And then for the middle of the bar, because these are, I believe they're aluminum bars, they have flex to them. So if you don't mount it up tightly, it's gonna flex. But either way, I think it's still gonna flex. So what I did, I got some 3M double-sided adhesive, and I just lined the underside of it. I don't know why this camera's not focusing. Oh, there it is. So I just got some 3M adhesive, and I just lined the bottom of that and mounted it up, and that was that. So the other things that come with this kit, you get a remote here. That's like a standard RGB remote you'd find on, I say like most other kits, except it's branded Opt7. Has that little RGB strip, or the color strip there. And you also get this little keychain function here. So yeah, so it has, that's glaring, A, B, C, and D on there. So the reason I have these lighting up my room right now is for this video to demonstrate to you how good they work. So first color I'm going to press is red, and you're going to see the lighting change. So that's red there, green, and blue. And right now the colors are on their lowest setting right now, so if I turn this all the way up, that's all the way up for blue, all the way up for green, and the camera can't focus when I'm using these lights in here. And red was already up, one notch up, and it was all the way up. And we're gonna go back to white. So it's a cool little remote. I believe you have, let's see how many options of colors we have. We have 12 options of colors, like mixed colors of the red, green, and blue spectrum. So you have 12 options there, and then you have the standard red, green, and blue. So that's another 3, so 15 options. But the cool function on this is you actually get a color strobe option, a color fade, and a color cycle, and music there. So I'm not going to demonstrate the music right now. I'll show you later on today, so it'll be better in the car, because right now if I were to put it on music, nothing's going to happen. But as soon as I tap the box, you can see the lights come on. So we're just gonna go back to the white light for now, and I'll show you the color strobe function. If you hit that button more than once, so I've hit the button once, I hit it twice, it changes the color. It's a cool function, and by using this the brightness button, so you can see brightness up, brightness down. If I were to hit brightness down, it slows that color down. If I hit brightness up, it speeds it up. And it's the same thing with the other function, so if I were to hit color fade, let me hit it again. If I were to speed that up, and you can see, I can slow it down. And let's go to color cycle. Color cycle is basically color fade. It's just, the colors aren't fading into each other, it's just gonna just output that color. There's not gonna be anything in between. It's basically like a strobe function, a party function, you would say. So if I speed that up, so now there's a party in my room. Okay, let's go back to white. So overall, my experience with these light bars, I like them. The car gets a lot of attention with them, and sometimes too much attention. I'm not gonna lie about that, but I like the kit. It's a really good kit. It's good, high quality. Like when I was shopping for an underbody light kit, I didn't see any other kit that wasn't like, they all had like a flexible RGB strip. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about, like that flexible generic RGB strip that has that adhesive on the back that you just pull the little clear plastic off of it. These ones are actually encased in an aluminum bar there. It's like an aluminum bracket just wrapped around the actual LED strip, and then on top of the LED strip there's like, I want to say, a silicone coating over it. Now when you first get these bars, this is the package they come in. Let me see if I can get this out. They come in like this, I believe it's an ESD, electrostatic discharge package, just so the bars aren't damaged. And when you get them, the bars are like clamping to each other because that silicone adhesive is so like, the camera won't focus. Come on, focus. Wow, you really don't want to focus today. Well, they come inside of that, and they also, inside of that package, you get two 36-inch bars, two 48-inch bars, and you also get the two remotes, the control box, which I'll show you in a second, and then you get the mounting hardware, which is these little black clips here, those black clips there, and a bunch of screws like this. You also get a push to insert like brackets. I haven't used those. I don't know what they're used for. The instructions that come with the kit, they're not bad, but I didn't use them. They didn't explain everything that came inside of the kit, so the only thing that they explained was using these little black mounting tabs here and the screws and zip ties, but those other clips with the smaller screws they did not show how to use. If I can find one, I'll show you guys later. I really like the kit, and these bars, they last a really long time. Now, I bought two kits. Well, I don't want to say I bought one for the car and one for my room. I actually bought two for the car because my car was recently hit and run, and the bar on the front bumper, it got all bent up, and because it's an aluminum bar and not flexible, you can't reuse them. You probably could if you reheat it up and try to strain it back out, but I found it was like nearly impossible to do that. So I just bought I just bought a whole new kit to replace the two damaged bars, the one on the driver's side and the one on the passenger side. I mean, the one on the driver's side and front bumper. So these are the bars that are messed up. As you can see, like the silicone coating, it's like peeling, and it gets like all brittle and stuff. That's another thing I wanted to mention, is when you're installing them, be careful because they're so sticky, they'll pick up sand. You can see these things are just holding sand and dust and debris in them. And actually, this bar here came broken. I don't know if it was due to shipping or whatever. So I actually had to solder another wire onto here because I believe it was a red pigment that wasn't working on it. So I just soldered another wire at another section at the bar and rerouted it to that red color and got it working. And this is the actual control box here. So you get 4 outputs for the LED strips. You get a power output there, and I mean a power input there, and you get this wire here. This wire is for the, it's for when you open the doors, it changes the color to white. So yeah, and this is the other bar that's all dented up. You can see like how it curves and everything, but otherwise it's pretty straight. It's just that dent right there. Yeah. Alright, so you're probably thinking whether you should buy this kit. The kit's $90, and you can probably find other strips on Amazon or eBay or wherever you're going to go at for a far cheaper price. But really, I don't think this kit will uphold the quality that Opt7 has. I did mention that I had one arrive dead on arrival, and not a lot of people can solder or fix like an issue like that. But when I emailed Opt7, they actually offered to replace the kit. The downside of that for me was I was excited to install the mod. I already had the other bar installed, like me rushing through it, not testing it properly when it first came. I didn't notice that the red pigment wasn't working on that bar, so I didn't want to take it off. So all I did was got under the car with my little solder gun and I just soldered it back up, and it worked perfectly again. So I would strongly recommend this kit. I know a lot of people might not be able to afford it, or they might not want to spend so much money for something they're never going to see. They're just going to see the color, but it's a good quality kit. If you want something to hang underneath your car, I wouldn't want anything that's plastic, rubber, or anything that's just going to like deteriorate over time. The silicone coating on here will deteriorate, but I found that the RGB strip, they're still actually like pretty waterproof. Like even if water gets inside this bar, like past the silicone coating, it won't really do anything to the bar. So yeah. And one last thing I want to mention before the video ends is, so you get two options. You could plug it into the cigarette lighter, or you can use a fuse tap, which a fuse tap is, you go to the fuse box. I have a couple in my car. I can show you later on when I go to show you the actual lights on the car. But the fuse tap is, you remove a fuse from your car. That will be powered on when the car is turned on, preferably. You don't want something that's always on that's going to drain the battery. And you're going to plop that fuse out, put in the fuse tab, and then the fuse tab has it's basically a splitter, I want to say. It's going to take that power and it's going to split it to two separate fuses. So you're going to get one fuse that goes back to that stock accessory in your car, and the second fuse on top is going to be what powers the underbody light kit. So I actually have this kit hardwired into my car, so if I just put the key in and turn it to the accessory power, the lights will come on, as you can see there. Oh. So you can see there. And I'll show you the music mode in a second, but let me get the remote out. Stop beeping at me. And you're still beeping, but you can see those are the lights there. That reflection there is from that light way up there, but this is a kit underneath the car. So you see, it looks pretty nice at night. The car is dark, but the lights look nice. And you can see, you can even get like a wheel glow there also. But let's change the color. So we have red, green, and blue. And you have another other options also. So that's the white light there. The white light, well, I guess because we're standing in sand, it looks kind of pinkish on camera. And I don't know if you guys can see that well, but that's a bar underneath the car. And let me find where I mounted it at, so you can actually see. I don't think you can see the screw well, but that's how it's mounted. And you can see this bar is still in good shape. This is from the original kit I had, and this one is still in good shape. So let's go to another mode. Let's see. And that's just, I don't know what mode that is. I mean, look, it's kind of dark outside, sorry. So this is color fade here. And that's color strobe, I believe, yeah. And this is party mode, JK. This is color strobe there. So let's put it on music. Right now it's in music mode. So I'm gonna play a song, but I'm gonna close the door so you guys don't hear it. I don't want copy strike. So you can see it goes with the beat. And you can also change the color of it. So let's go with, let's see. So you can see that's a pretty cool mode, and then so you can see the light actually glows pretty well. So yeah. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you can get new updates on my channel. And I'm going to be sure to post weekly now. I'm probably going to set up a schedule posting every Wednesday or so. So tell me anything I did wrong in this video, and I guess that's it. See you guys.